In this video, I'm going to show you how to make an adjustable strap like this. So let's go. In order to make an adjustable strap, you're going to need a few pieces of hardware. This is a metal buckle with an adjustable slide. It's also called a strap adjuster. And I also have two metal D-rings. All three of these are 1 inch in size, which matches the strap width that I'm working with. You can find these in lots of sizes. So if you're making a skinnier strap or wider strap, just make sure to get the hardware that's the same size as your strap. The first step is to take one of the raw ends of your strap and slide it around the slider bar. So you're going to go over that slider bar and around. Okay, so it looks like this. Then we want to fold this raw end over and fold it to the side so that we can sew right along this spot on our sewing machine, and we'll have a nice connection to our metal buckle. So let me show you how to sew this at the machine. All right, in order to get really close to the hardware, I'm gonna actually swap out my standard presser foot for a zipper foot, which is a bit more narrow and will let me get closer to the hardware. So I'm just gonna click that into place. And now I want to make sure this raw end is folded over neatly. And if you don't have a zipper foot, you're gonna wanna move it down a little bit. But just move it over so that you can get close to the buckle, but not hit the buckle. And I'm gonna just sew 3 rows of stitches straight down. Come on. Once I get to one end, I'm just gonna reverse and do that 2 more times. Here's my stitches. I'm gonna take a moment and trim those loose threads too. Now you're going to take the other raw end of your strap and you're going to put it through a D-ring and just let that drop to the side. And then you're going to be weaving this end into our metal buckle. So just go in on one side of that slider bar and then out the other side of that slider bar. So hopefully you can see that okay. Next, you'll keep pulling on that raw end and get your other D-ring, and you're going to put your other D-ring on top of your raw end. And now we're going to do a similar process of folding this raw end over and then bringing it around the hardware, and then we're going to stitch it in place. Now you could stitch it in place again with a straight line. You could do a little X sort of design with your stitches. I am going to just do another straight line right across this edge. So my zipper foot is still in place. I'm just going to slide this strap under that zipper foot and just go all the way down. I can get that thread out of the way. I'll get it later. And then I'm going to reverse, just like I did before. And I do want to point out that you want to make sure that the right side of your fabric, or the right side of your strap, stays consistent, right? So the stitch work that we did is on the wrong side of the strap, and the right side of the strap, where we can see the fabric through the metal buckle, does not have that folded fabric visible. The last step to your adjustable strap is to get a couple of pieces of strap to connect the strap D-rings to your bag. So wherever your strap goes on your bag, you're just going to slide these straps, extra pieces of strap. These are about 3 inches long or so, maybe 4 inches. Slide those through the D-rings and then just sew them into place in between your layers of fabric. If you are attaching your straps on the outside of the bag, then you would want to do you'd probably want more of this fabric and you'd want to fold over those raw edges. before you sewed it onto the outside of your bag. But your strap is done. Hey, if you made it this far, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I have a ton of videos that teach you the basics of sewing bags and even some clothing tutorials. And I also have a Facebook group that's all about zero waste sewing and crafting. The link is in the description box below this video. I'd love to see you in there.